Good afternoon and welcome to today's New York City Council vote on the Committee of Parks and Recreation. At this time, please silence all electronic devices. No one may approach the dais. Chair, you may begin.
All right, good afternoon. I'm Ty Hankerson, Chair of Committee on Parks and Recreation. Today, the committee will vote on 4 pieces of legislation, part of the Council's Earth Day package. Each of these bills were considered before this committee on April 1st, 2026. Intro 740, sponsored by myself, would require parks, along with the Departments of Environmental Protection, Transportation, and other relevant agencies, to conduct a study to identify at least the top 10 community districts that have the least green space and to make recommendations to the mayor and council on how to increase green space, including parkland in such areas. Next up, Intro 577A, sponsored by my colleague, Councilmember Gennaro, would require the Parks Department to post on its website a map of trails located in each park or property under Parks jurisdiction. Parks would be required to update the map upon the completion of any project that improves an existing trail or creates a new one, and would have to consider how any project that improves or creates a trail would improve public access to that trail. Next, Intro 805A, sponsored by my colleague, Councilmember Wong, would build on legislation we passed last year, Local Law 152, on creating a cool pavement pilot program. The bill would require the Parks Department, along with other relevant agencies, to conduct a study and pilot program concerning the use and installation of cool pavement materials on parks property within, abutting, or directly adjacent to a playground, and at least one heat-vulnerable community in each borough. Parks would be required to post the results of the pilot program on its website and submit it to the mayor and the speaker of the council no later than February 1st, 2031. Finally, Intro 806A, also sponsored by Councilmember Wong, would create a Wildlife Management Advisory Board to develop a citywide wildlife management plan to analyze wildlife management issues and recommend policies to preserve and promote biological diversity and the humane treatment of wildlife. All agencies would be required to consider the effect of their actions on wildlife, and an annual report would be released by the Mayor's Office of Animal Welfare in consultation with the Parks Department, updating the status of ongoing wildlife management problems. I'm happy to vote in favor of each of these bills, and I urge my colleagues on the committee to support each of them as well. Thank you again, and I'd like to ask the clerk to please call the vote.
William Martin, Committee Clerk, roll call vote. All items are coupled.
I'm sorry, I'm going to pass it to my colleague, Phil Wong.
Yes, hi, just, thank you, Chair.
Councilmember
Just,
Phil
yes,
Long.
a quick statement on Intro 805A. Where too many kids in my district have complained for years that they've been playing on black asphalt that's way too hot. So when they play without shoes, this is just unbearable. So the demand for cool pavements in playgrounds makes a lot of sense. And in order to study the fiscal or the environmental impacts, we need a study. The pilot program makes a lot of sense. So I urge members of this committee to vote yes on H.R. 805A. And for 806A, same issue. So dealing with wildlife, 5 boroughs have stray wildlife that we don't have a plan. We need a plan. So this management program developing the wildlife management plan makes sense too. And I also respectfully ask members of the committee to vote yes on Intro 806A. Thank you.
Ready? All right, let's call the roll.
Thank you, William Martin, Committee Clerk, roll call vote. Committee on Parks and Recreation. All items are coupled. Chair Hankerson.
I vote aye on all.
Krishnan.
Aye on all.
Sanchez.
Aye on all except for 805, on which I abstain.
Lee. Marte.
Aye on all.
Narcisse.
I vote aye.
Nurse.
Abstain on 805 and aye on all the rest.
Ung.
Aye on all.
Salam.
Thank you.
For aye on all.
Santos Woso. Morano.
Just one moment, he just stepped away. I apologize.
Thank you very much. I'm going to vote. Thank you, Coco.
Please reach out.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for allowing me to participate remotely. I appreciate it. I would enthusiastically vote aye on the legislation. My thanks to the chairman for his leadership, and my congratulations to Councilmember Wong for some great legislation, and obviously as the co-sponsor of the Common Sense Caucus, or the co-chair of the Common Sense Caucus, it's no surprise to me that this legislation is steeped in common sense. But I enthusiastically vote aye on all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pardon me. All items have been adopted today by the committee with a vote of 9 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and no abstentions, with introduction 805A being adopted by the committee. 1 second.
Okay. No worries.
Councilmember Lee.
Aye.
Thank you. Updated. All items have been adopted by the committee today with a vote of 10 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and no abstentions, with the proposed introduction 805A being adopted by the committee with 8 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and 2 abstentions.
All right. Thank you. Adjourn. Thank you. All right. That was quick.